Hey there pranksters, welcome back to another fun gaming setup video, and I recently hooked up one of my very good friends, Sin Faydle, with his very own gaming and streaming station, and I'm about to show you guys exactly how I did that. But first, let's get to the giveaways. And seeing as we're in the Halloween season and I'm in the Halloween spirit, I'm about to give 500 pieces of candy to a lucky fan of mine. So let's hop on to commentpicker.com and choose a winner from the comments of my previous video. And we have a winner, guys. Congratulations, Jonah Fighter. You will be getting 500 pieces of candy in the mail soon. That is a huge head start to your trick-or-treating this year. Now guys, as far as the giveaways for this video, here are the like goals. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will choose another winner and that person will get 2,000 pieces of Halloween candy. And if this video gets 100,000 likes before Halloween 2020, I will be giving away the exact same gaming station that you're about to watch me build, except that the winner will also have the option of choosing between an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 to go along with their new gaming station. And just like all my giveaways, guys, to participate, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below telling me what is your favorite part about watching my gaming setup videos. That is it. Very simple, right? One last thing, I want to remind you guys about becoming members of my channel and being part of my exclusive community. All you have to do is click on the join button next to the subscribe button and decide which membership you want to be part of. By doing this, not only will you provide support for this channel, but it will also help me produce better content such as more gaming setup videos, and it will also enable me to give away more amazing prizes. So if you're a fan, consider joining and becoming a member of my channel. I can't believe it, guys, but we're fast approaching 2 million subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the support. Well, enough talk. Let's get started with the setup. Check it out. Alright, so if you've been watching my videos for a while, you're probably familiar with this guy, right? That is my amigo, Sin Faydle, and he has appeared in many of my videos for years now, and recently he was running late home, so he had me break into his place through the back door to feed his turtle, which I thought was kinda odd because some of these turtles can go days without eating. Well anyway guys, after I fed the turtle, I was making my way out of his house, but I accidentally went through the wrong hallway and into what I could only assume was his man cave. It was quite small, but pretty much had everything a guy needs. A futon to sit on and relax, a TV and Xbox for entertainment, and next to that there was a desk with a computer on top. So yeah, it was all fine and dandy, but honestly I thought that it could use a huge makeover ASAP, especially since this dude told me that he was gonna start streaming from his phone real soon. So I went home and worked my magic, and within a few days I was able to gather everything that I needed to set up Sin Faydle with a brand new gaming and editing station. Basically here he has his TV and Xbox apart from the main desk. So of course I'm going to focus on this part of the room and integrate both sides to overall create an awesome gaming, editing, and streaming setup. I always work best starting from scratch, and I needed a blank canvas, so I began to remove everything from the room, which included the futon, and that thing gave me hell when it came to getting it out of the room, but once I was out, getting rid of everything else was a piece of cake. The only item that I would be bringing back is Sin Faydle's Mac. This beauty goes for about 1,500 bucks, so after all is said and done, Sin Faydle's new gaming setup will be valued at about $3,500. Alright guys, at this point the room was completely empty and I can begin setting up. Well, not so fast. You see guys, the walls in this room were super filthy and there was no way that I could build anything in there before a proper paint job. So indeed I had to get a few cans of paint. The color I went with was blue gray sky. Since this room was very small, it didn't take me a lot of work or a lot of time to finish it, and while the paint dried up, I went outside to get rid of some trash, and to be honest, I was kinda disappointed. I expected Sin Faydle's old desk to fall apart upon landing, but I guess that old thing still had a few years left in her. Even the chair put up a fight, so I just stopped there and immediately went back to work. And here is the painted room, guys. No more dirty walls, but for sure the biggest eyesore was this closet, which I failed to show you guys earlier. I had never seen so much stuff crammed into such a small closet, and in order to avoid having to clear out the whole thing, it was just best to cover it up. But unfortunately I didn't prepare for this. Luckily I found this bed sheet laying around. It was a little dirty, but it did the work. Now I won't have to deal with getting distracted by that hoarder's paradise. Excluding the Mac, here is everything we will be using to put together Sin Faydle's new gaming station. And again guys, as a reminder, everything that you see right here, I will be giving away to someone from the comments if this video gets 100,000 likes before Halloween 2020. And not only that, but I will also be throwing in an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, but that will be the winner's choice. When it comes to building these setups, I always start with the hardest, most time-consuming items first, so of course the desk would be the first to be built. This right here is the GT Racing GTZ03 gaming desk. You can get this for $150. So let's open it up, and the process is always the same. We undo the flaps to get to our items inside, except that this time I decided to tear up the whole box for easier and faster access. I love how everything was nicely packed and wrapped, especially the tabletop, which by the way has a carbon fiber surface. Sure, at first the desk looked like it would be hard to put together, but once I took everything out and organized the components, and sure enough, after a few minutes I was able to erect this desk. And I can't thank my drill enough. The hex wrench that comes with this desk isn't the best, but my drill did the work. Once I had the actual structure of the desk built, it was time to add the accessories such as the drink holder and the headphone hook. On the back, I positioned the riser in the middle, but it's adjustable to where you can slide it from one end to the other. To cap things off and brand the desk, I placed 2 strips of gaming stickers, one on each end of the desk right on the legs. We are now done with this, so we can move on. The next item on my list of hard things to put together was this chair, and what I have inside this box is a GT Racing gaming chair from their Ace series. Let me open up those flaps for you so you can see what's inside. And here's the funny part. If I didn't know any better and I was opening up this box that says GT Racing on it, anybody would assume that it's car related, right? Also, once I had 2 flaps open, it would appear as if I was unboxing a set of wheels because the bottom of the chair totally looks like a fancy rim, right? Well, anyway, behind that there was the backrest, which by the way guys, I did go with the ash gray color and black trim for this chair. Also, if you notice, the theme for this chair is Flash, as you can see right here. And again guys, it's the same old process, just different item. Since all components were accounted for, I began following the instructions on the easy to read manual. I believe I've built about 5 gaming chairs in the last few weeks, so putting this chair together was very simple and easy. I did have the experience after all. It's all about tightening the screws, and actually guys, compared to the last couple GT Racing chairs I've built, this one feels way heavier and much more meaty, so I was eager to see if it was really high-end as advertised. Check it out guys, there's the chair, fully installed. What a beauty. This one came with 2 pillows, a strapless cushion for lumbar support and another one for the headrest. That one easily attaches on. Besides the basics such as pew leather and fine stitching, there was definitely a difference compared to the other GT Racing chairs I've unboxed recently. This one had great versatility when it came to adjusting the back. It was actually quite comfortable leaning all the way back, especially when taking a break from long gaming sessions. Height adjustment is also present with this chair, and GT Racing finally got it right with the armrests. These are fully adjustable, more wide, and definitely more comfortable. Actually, this chair is better than I thought it would be, and it only costs $280. So I gotta say, it's a really great price. Actually, I might just keep this chair for myself, but we'll see. Maybe I'll trade Faydle eventually. Anyway guys, now that the chair was ready, I moved it out of the way because there was way more work that needed to be done. Since the desk I got Sin Faydle was not gonna be wide enough for all his things, I decided to get a 2-shelf wall mount for $24. This is exactly the same kind that I got for my gaming room. I love that the actual shelves are glass and see-through. Mounting these on wasn't too hard, and these will hang right above the new gaming desk, which by the way guys, I positioned in the exact same spot the old desk was. One thing you guys should know about Sin Faydle is that he loves Rick and Morty, so of course I had to get him a Rick and Morty tapestry. I really like this one because both Rick and Morty are dressed as the Joker and Harley Quinn, so this I hung directly above the desk. Not bad at all for a tapestry that I got for $23, right? Alright, now we could start placing items on top of the new desk, and the first thing that went up was the Mac. And by the way guys, if you noticed, I did slide the riser to the end of the desk just to make more room. This Mac looked amazing on there, but it would not remain alone for long because for $180 plus tax, I bought this Scepter 24-inch gaming monitor. This thing comes fully equipped with the most basic of specs. Full HD, 165Hz of refresh rate, and 1 millisecond response rate. So yeah, very appropriate for any gamers starting out. It was very light and very thin. I loved that it didn't take too much space. I attached this stand on it and I placed it on the opposite end of the desk from the Mac. And if you thought that we were done with monitors, think again, because I'm about to unbox a beauty of a monitor for you guys right now. Here is the Auzai 15-inch portable Full HD monitor with speakers. This monitor comes with its own foldable cover, not only for protection, but once it's in use, the cover will also act as an adjustable stand for your viewing comfort. This cover is magnetic, so it can easily be placed on or removed as you wish. As far as connections, on the right you have 2 USB Type-C ports and 1 mini HDMI port. On the left side of the monitor we have an on-off button, an OSD menu button, and a 3.5 audio jack. Pretty much everything a traditional monitor would offer, but you also get the flexibility to take this monitor anywhere with you. It's pretty much compatible with anything, and connectivity is made easy either through USB or HDMI. I love the color it displays, and the audio is quite decent. I know that this will come in handy for Faydle on his many travels, but for now I will leave it on top of the new desk. For $190, I very much recommend this gadget to you gamers out there, and remember guys that if any of these items that I show you in this video catches your attention, I have the affiliate links in the description for each one so you can get your own for your gaming setup at home. Before I placed any more items on top of the desk, I took a moment to admire how those 3 monitors looked on it. I guess that's my style. I never really get matching monitors, but in the end they still look amazing. When I was planning out this setup, I knew that I would have to add color to it because pretty much everything on it is black, so I got on Amazon and I found this Rick and Morty RGB mousepad. For 30 bucks I knew I had to get it, and sure enough, once unrolled and placed on, it looked great, and since Sin Faydle loves Rick and Morty, it was just the right choice. You'll see it light up later in this video. In the meantime, I had to roll it back up because I had more items to unbox. For example, this Super Mario Toad Mushroom night lamp with sound. I thought that for 15 bucks it was worth it, especially since it lights up when you press down on its head. I decided to place the Toad Mushroom on the very top shelf. Another lamp that I thought would come in handy was this 3D Star Wars Death Star color changing LED lamp. It actually changes colors and you can adjust the settings for it. Of course, you will see this light up and in full effect towards the end of this setup. As you can see right here, I placed this lamp next to the Mac, and by the way guys, I got this item for 9 bucks, so yeah, it was quite cheap. Since Sin Faydle will be streaming as well as recording audio, I decided to get him a small portable microphone. So what I have here is the Toner TC777 USB condenser microphone. Let's open it up, and just like pretty much everything that we unbox, we are greeted with an instructions manual, but underneath that I found a small pop filter which is great for voiceovers, but honestly, this microphone is marketed as a gaming mic, which is appropriate for this setup. I also love the fact that this microphone is very small and compact, which makes it easy to travel with. Attached on the bottom, it has adjustable legs that obviously act as a stand. On the back, the USB cable is connected, and above the mic, there is a flexible gooseneck extender which I easily attach the pop filter to. I decided to place this microphone on the desk riser next to the Death Star lamp. My overall impressions of this microphone are pretty good, especially if we consider its price, which ranges from $30 to $50. I truly believe you get your money's worth with this microphone no matter what, and it's an ideal microphone if you're on a budget or if you're barely starting out your gaming career. Just in case Sin Faydle doesn't like this toner mic, I also hooked him up with this Blue Yeti microphone, Assassin's Creed edition. I got lucky with this one because it was on sale for $110. This particular microphone I got in black to match the rest of my color scheme, which is pretty much all black. I didn't need the stand that comes with this mic because I bought this Gear desk arm mount for $14. Attaching these together was a very easy task, and now I had to decide where I would clamp on this mic. So I went with the left side of the desk. I did forget that there was a pop filter that came with this arm mount, so I also attached that on and kept the mic tucked in on the side of the desk. I cannot remember when was the last time that I saw the original version of the Xbox One, but this machine was huge and heavy and would easily take a big chunk of the desk. Luckily, I installed a dual shelf on the wall, and it was just the perfect size for this ancient Xbox One. And if you're watching right now, Faydle, as soon as the Xbox Series X comes out, I will be replacing this old thing, my friend. I'm super glad that I thought of everything when it came to this setup, because earlier when I was removing things from this room, I noticed that Faydle's headset was falling apart. The wires were close to snapping. For 60 bucks, I will be replacing those with these Turtle Beach Recon 200 gaming headset. I'll just hang these up on the side of the desk. If there is one thing that Faydle always is admiring about my gaming setup, it's my Elite Series 2 controller, and I don't blame him. This is a must-have Xbox One gaming accessory, so of course I had to get him his very own Elite Series 2 controller. These typically go for $180, but they are worth every penny, and pretty much everything on it is enhanced. You get a better grip with this. I especially love the fact that I can switch out the magnetic joysticks. Another good reason that I got him this high-end controller is the fact that once the Xbox Series X comes out, it will still be compatible with this controller, so really it was a smart move on my end. So I'll leave this controller on its charging dock underneath the Mac. Just to make things clear, the reason why I'm hooking up my homie is to help him get his streaming career rolling already. So I got him this Elgato Stream Deck as well as the HD 60 Plus capture card. Both are very essential when it comes to streaming. Oh, and his main camera will be this GoPro Hero 7 Black. And yeah guys, if you didn't know, you can use a GoPro as a webcam to stream. I do this all the time in my streams, but a special HDMI audio and video grabber capture card is needed to achieve that. I got this for $120, but that's an inflated price. They go for much cheaper now. To help keep everything organized and for added lighting, I went ahead and purchased this UB size vlogging ring lighting kit. This box comes with everything a vlogger or gamer needs. For example, here you get an adjustable tripod, which is always an essential part of lighting. Inside the bubble wrap, we have the actual ring light, which also comes with the light settings and mount. In the smaller box, we have a remote, which makes things much more easier when it comes to recording. Also, there is a phone holder that's adjustable, so it's more than capable of holding the GoPro, and of course we also have the outlet cord. Assembling this was very easy and fast. It's just a matter of screwing things together and that's it. I decided to leave the GoPro behind the monitor right above it. Luckily the tripod provides flexibility to adjust this at any angle that I want, but for now I'll leave it as is. Once I turned it on, I knew that I had made a great investment in this lighting kit. I was surprised that it didn't cost more. I only spent $40 for this awesome lighting kit. Not only can I dim the light, but I can also adjust the warmth and coolness of it. Overall, with this kit, you definitely get more than your money's worth. Once I got all the streaming gadgets connected to the Mac, Xbox, GoPro, and monitors, this setup was ready for live streaming. I also decided to get Faydle a 4TB backup hub, basically for additional storage when he starts to edit his videos. I'll just place that right below the Mac. My current gaming setup consists of Govee lights in the background, and I really fell in love with this brand of RGB lights because they are really great quality. And for this setup, I got the Govee Dreamcolor LED strip light for $22. With these, you get to control them with the Govee app. You can easily download that on your phone. From there, it's very easy to adjust the brightness of your lights. You can also switch to music mode, set timers for when you want to turn off the lights or turn them on. DIY scenes are very convenient to have, and overall, these are very safe to use. Inside this box, there is the roll of lights. The strip was 16 feet long, which is exactly what I needed. Using its 3M adhesive, I was able to stick these on the wall right along the edges of the Rick and Morty tapestry. And again, these were the perfect fit as it completely wraps around it. Look how amazing that looks, and it was only appropriate that I keep it green as it goes with the tapestry. As far as the background for Sin Faydle streams, I got this large Game Over tapestry from Amazon for $15. These are quite popular among gamers. I hung this up with some thumbtacks and it held up pretty well, and just like the Rick and Morty tapestry, I created a frame around it using RGB lights. For that, I bought more generic type RGB lights, but they were longer, which is what I needed since this tapestry is quite large. I ended up having a bit left over, so I ran the strip right through the tapestry, and look how cool that looks, guys. Lastly, pranksters, I'm gonna add a bit more accessories to the desk, such as Sin Faydle's favorite Star Wars character, Boba Fett. This is actually a Lego clock. Here we have a little Rick doll which I placed on the top shelf, and of course, we can't forget about Pickle Rick, just to keep adding to the theme of Sin Faydle's setup. I brought back the keyboard and mouse for the Mac, and after adjusting a few cables and wires on the back, I was officially done building Sin Faydle's new gaming, editing, and streaming desk setup. It's quite funny, guys, because I actually snuck in this time around into Sin Faydle's home and brought in all these gadgets. So at this point, all I had to do was wait for my homie to come home and surprise him. And I waited a little bit more, and here's the part that kills me, guys. Since this setup took hours to complete, my microphone battery died, and unfortunately I was not able to capture the audio from Sin Faydle's reaction. And maybe it was for the best since this guy's reaction was full of cuss words, but I assure you pranksters that he was beyond happy and excited excited about his new gaming station. Heck, he even reacted like Rick Sanchez as you see right here. Wow, what a resemblance. Anyway guys, you can check out more of Sin Faydle on YouTube or Twitch. I have listed his info in the description just in case you guys want to follow him and see more of this awesome gaming setup. Altogether, this gaming station is valued at $3,500, but once I hook up Sin Faydle with the new Xbox Series X, which will cost about $500, the overall value of this gaming setup will be $4,000. Not bad for a streamer barely starting out. And here's the deal guys, as I mentioned at the start of this video, I will be giving away the exact same gaming setup to one of my fans once this video gets 100,000 likes, but we have to hit that like goal before Halloween 2020. To enter these giveaways, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below, and that is it. Again guys, not only do you get everything that you see right here, but you will also get to choose between an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 along with your gaming station. So yeah guys, that concludes this gaming setup video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching what I just showed you, and if you want to see more of these type of videos, please consider subscribing and possibly becoming a member of my channel by clicking on the join button. I really appreciate all the support, pranksters. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video.